Namah Shivaya, Namaskar. Welcome to this episode. I am Colonel Arun Sharma. Today we will talk about the after effects of Sindoor in this backdrop. What is the requirement of Indian Air Force specially? हमारे प्लेन्स फाइटर एयरक्राफ्ट्स फाइटर स्क्वाड्रंस हमें अभी 42 स्क्वाड्रंस चाहिए. हमारे पास अभी हैं 31 स्क्वाड्रंस. 42 स्क्वाड्रंस करने के लिए हमारे पास अभी 5th जनरेशन फाइटर प्लेन्स नहीं है. आज की रिक्वायरमेंट किसी भी देश की एयरफोर्स के लिए 5th जनरेशन फाइटर पायलट्स एक रिक्वायरमेंट ही नहीं बल्कि ज़रूरियात है. 5th जनरेशन फाइटर प्लेन्स हम कहाँ से ले सकते हैं? यूएस ने हमें कहा है F-35 और रशिया ने कहा है Su-57. यूएस हमें पता है they are not very reliable. They will not transfer the technology, and in future we might depend on them in critical stages of our security environment. Whereas Russia is ready to give us 42, 50 Su-57s off the shelf and ready to transfer the technology. Like BrahMos, we have produced together. Same way, Su-57s can also be produced together with India and Russia collaboration. Sounds very good. Russia being a very, very reliable partner. The government is very keen to get this deal done with Russia and then produce Su-57s with the help of Russia within our country. Su-57 is an aircraft, 5th generation aircraft. What is the requirement of today? Because our main enemy is China, Pakistan is the second enemy, and if you consider Bangladesh is also one of the fringes enemy that we have got now of late. Pakistan doesn't have 5th generation as of now. We also do not have, but being the superpower now that we are, we have shown in last 4 days of war against Pakistan. We do require a 5th generation fighter, and we are almost done. That Su-57 is most acceptable to us in all its forms, requirements, technology, because Russia is a very, very reliable partner, and they have also agreed to give us the technology to produce in collaboration with Russia in India, like what we have done in BrahMos missiles, which we all have seen in these 4 days against Pakistan, that what we have achieved. So it is likely that we will be able to achieve the same with Su-57s, fighter planes of fifth generation. It is going to be a government to government deal. There is no third party involved. We are very keen to develop this fifth generation fighter within India, but initially 42 aircraft we will be buying from Russia. As of now, the deal is likely to be signed in the near future. F-35, everyone is talking about, but over a period of time, its efficacy, what it has achieved in the real war theater, like against Houthis, and the kind of cost that US is charging about F-35s, and thereafter their upkeep to any nation that buys F-35s is always dependent on US, which we will never accept. Our main aim is that technology transfer is the first, and then the equipment that we want to buy, like what we have done in BrahMos, even in S-400 from Russia. We are producing spares components of S-400 within our country now. Same way, we want to produce Su-57 also with the help of Russian technology within our country. But to begin with, we will be buying 42 aircrafts, which will enhance the capability of our Air Force and overall military capability, covering China, Pakistan, and in Indian Ocean. This is the best options available to us, and we are most likely going through it so that we are well prepared in future with our adversaries like China, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. As of now, nobody knows what is going to crop up in near future. US is going to feel little bit left out, rightly so, because it's going to be a big deal, and US is going to lose out on this very, very important deal that India is going to take with Russia. Russia is very reliable, like what I said. We had a deal with US for our aircraft engines for our Tejas, which they have failed to deliver in time. So we cannot rely on US in the times of emergency that we require. So we understand now who is with us talking big things is a different issue. But in the times of crisis, who stands with you? We have seen it now in these last 4 days. None of the Western countries, US, EU, UK, France, not even they commented on this. That was very unfortunate. We were fighting against terrorism, not a country. But these Western nations, they have their own agenda for this part of the world, which we are not going to accept. India is an emerging power. We have shown it. We are the emerging economy in the world, fastest growing economy in the world. Nobody can take us very lightly now in international affairs, but we have to assert. They can't equate us with Pakistan as of now. Our main enemy now we consider is China, not Pakistan. Pakistan, as we know, is a riff-raff. We can take care of Pakistan anytime that we want, including its nuclear assets. The kind of air defense we have shown, the kind of offensive capabilities with our missiles we have shown, with the air power we have shown, Pakistan is no match. China, we have not tested as yet. But because most of the equipment of Chinese origin was there in Pakistan, so we know now. Even China knows that what India can do with their equipment, whether it's HQ-9 or HQ-16 or their aircrafts, what Pakistan had, none of them could create any impact in these 4 days. So what China can do? China has got 5th generation, that's what they say. For that we have to be building our capabilities and we have to acquire Su-57s, which is 5th generation aircraft. 4.5 generation we already got in Rafales. We have seen them in last 4 days, so we are satisfied as far as Rafales is concerned, but Su-57 is required, immediate requirement, and we have to go government to government deal with Russia for Su-57 for 42 aircraft, and then we will be producing the rest, not only for us, but even like BrahMos, we will be exporting Su-57s to our allies, to our countries with our partners, and defense production will be our main focus. Thank you. God bless everyone. Namaskar.